Taurus, how you doing? So this is your full moon reading from the 14th of September. So I heard welcome house for you, welcoming someone into the family, or there's a new thing in the family that everybody's looking at. There's someone that's looking at someone in the family, or it's a new discovery or something to do with a welcoming house, like a welcoming mat. Like, so some of you could be welcoming a name called Matt, or Matthew, or something, or looking into biblical things of Matthew, but welcoming Matt, welcoming something in. There's a project or something that somebody wants somebody to see that is welcoming people to the house as well, like a new house or a new home. But the welcoming committee is what I heard, like a committee meeting or a welcoming committee, or you're opening arms to a new baby or a new I don't know, something to do with welcoming, the awakening, the awoken, wakening up to something's awakened in somebody. So something's now like alive. Something's alive. I think whatever project it is or what's going on, I think it's now taking shape and it's taking form and it's like morphed itself into something else. So that's a person, they've kind of like morphed into something else, and somebody might have left the home. Or left the building, but then there's a welcoming of new, obviously, energy, but a welcoming mat of something like a committee meeting is also what I'm picking up. But let's see, or community meeting, community. But that might not resonate with you, but that's just what energy I was picking up through going over the star sign of Taurus for the full moon in Pisces for the 14th of September onwards. I think it goes up to the equinox, which is the 22nd. Okay, so then we start to the harvest moon, all that kind of stuff, but then we also have retrograde, all that kind of thing coming up. But let's see what you've got coming from the 14th of September. From the 14th of September, for the full moon reading in Pisces for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, the energy around Taurus. The full moon reading for the 14th of September. The 14th of September for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I think that something's on the precipice of a discovery. It's like it's nearly done, it's nearly completed. I heard also Christmas is nearly here. Christmas is nearly here. It might be saving or something. Oh, okay, so wow, judgment is upon you. Judgment, we're going to put these way around. Judgment is upon you. This is where all of the lessons in life through this soulmate relationship that you've had with somebody, they've all been discovered. This is a self-discovery of oneself. This is the rabbit hole of time. You disappear into the fade of time, literally. You're like, well, what is on earth is out there now? Do I want to continue on this path or do I not? Are they going to come back? Are they not? Okay, if everything is learned and your soul is rejuvenated with itself, then that's up to you to decide whether you want to continue on this or not. This project or not, this person. I'm picking up this as a person. There is a lot that's ended through this. This is standing at the gates of hell. At the precipice of hell. It's like, I just feel like I'm in hell at the moment. So you can't go any further down than what you are now. So whatever goes down must come up. So you might have, some of you might have literally lost, like physically lost someone in, I heard in space, but like literally, I'm picking up astronaut. I don't know why I picked up astronaut. Astrology as well, but also like lost someone to something that was like a drug overdose or an alcohol abuse, or you've just found out some news that I'm going really cold. Something to do with someone's organs or something. Someone's organs. Someone's just discovered that they might have a genetic disease, or Jeremiah. What did I hear? Jeremiah. Cool. The milestone. There's a milestone in life that's been reached. A milestone. So you've discovered something. So this is something's triggering you. Thank you. Something is triggering you. There's a milestone that's been reached in your life that you've discovered that if you do not find out what this is, if you're really, really searching for an answer, and you're really, really searching, there's a big codependency to that. Okay. Now, if you've reached a milestone and something has really ended, this is going to continue on. This is going to continue on. But I think someone's on like open reach, like open university, but open reach as in there's something that is triggering you off as a response, that if this is a new person, you might fear that another person's going to do exactly the same. Someone has a lot of fear of losing out on something, or a fear of that they've lost out in life completely, and that they're always going to lose. Like, it's just a lose-lose. I'm just always going to lose, but I've always lost. I've lost somebody. Lost. But you can always gain something. But this is a very low vibration at the moment. Something's really, really keeping someone stuck. It's like someone could have found out that they've got something. I just heard caught something. Caught. Now, this can be a court case, but this can be caught something in the act as well, like a sexual act. I'm picking up like a sexually transmitted something. But caught someone in the act. Sexual act, like a sexual, something sexual. Caught someone in the act or something. I'm going to give people loads of variables. But if not, this is a good state of mind, because this has ended everything that's toxic in your life. Ended everything toxic. There's been a huge shake-up, or will be, within this period of time, where if this is a relationship, that will continue to be the same way. If this is a family dynamic, it will still need some kind of triggering to find out what that is in the subconscious memory. This is the subconscious memory and the hidden desires of your subconscious. There is someone could be knocked unconscious, but that's knocking on heaven's door. This is like knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Because you've also got what goes around comes around very much here, because you've got the world and also Saturn. Retrograde, satanic card. Saturn is either going to be really, really rewarding one person, but one person might remain the same. Now, that Capricorn energy could be in anybody's chart, but this energy here would be Scorpio for me. So that would mean rebirth, transformation, mutable endings. It's kind of like a fresh new beginning. It's a bit like 0-0, but it's justice, it's 2. It's also Pandora's box, it's also hope, it's also pride, it's also decisions, course correcting, but that's transformation. Some people could have really, really transformed something, but I'm picking this up as 2 people. I'm picking this up that someone's really transformed their ability of mediumship and open. Like I'm open. I'm just like fucking out there, and I'm open. And then there's someone around you that is not owning up to certain things of a dynamic of things that go around in their mind. That could be always about money. For some people, like it's always got to be about money. I'm the one that's open to receive. It's kind of like because this is the signal, the radio waves of your mind, the signal. That's why you become clear sentient, clear path. Your path is now clear, but someone's like interfering with the energy. But I'm picking up like an interfering, fearing. Someone's like, well, I'm just free, man. I'm free. And someone's like fearing that someone's free. This could be like prison or jail or something as well for some people. Like, am I going to be locked up? Am I going to be incarcerated? But I'm also picking up like a casket as well, like a casket. Someone could have like burns on their skin as well, as what I'm picking up, like burns. Sorry, but I'm also picking up on like carpet burns. So carpet burns or a hickey, because this is the scene, right? There's a scene, crime scene investigator. There's someone investigating, but there's a crime scene. This is the crime scene. There's a crime scene. A crime scene. Because but you constantly clean your energy. Clean. Someone's very clean, squeaky clean, and someone's not. Someone's clean. So you might have got the all clear. This is the all clear, right? The all clear, the all-seeing eye, the oracle, everything is clear. Clear sentient, my vision is clear, my conscience is clear, my subconscious is clear, and then it's dark. So in a way, this is good. It depends. It's light working and dark working. Okay, this is where you find the clarity. Everything happens through dark and light all of the time. You can never escape dark and you can never escape the light. But 11:11 on the clock. Someone's trying to escape prison as well. They're trying to run from escaping prison sentence. This is a sentence. This is your soul sentence. So that's gonna happen regardless. But there's a sentence is what I'm picking up, like a death sentence, like a death wish. Someone's got a death wish. Someone has a death wish. Or will. A will. There's a will. If there's a will, there's a way, but there is a will. That someone lost someone and there is now a will. But that might bring out some kind of toxic, like where family are like, no, that's mine. No, I own that. You own that. What do you own? Get out. No, I own that. I own you. Like, someone's like trying to say, I own you. Or you owe them, or I owe you, or someone's leaving an I owe you, or keeping an eye out on you, or you're keeping an eye out on them because you know that there's some kind of drinking or drugs or toxic behaviour of thoughts, even just thoughts of anything negative or positive. This is a conductor of a game of explosion. There could be an explosion. This could be like, oh God, I just heard nuclear. But, radiation. Someone could be, I do apologise, if someone is suffering through ovarian cancer or cancer. But I had nuclear, as in, like, this is the positive outlook of life, and this is the negative outlook of life, okay? The devil always ran from owning up to responsibility of something, okay? But would always keep you in the dark on something, right? So this could even be the doctors or someone for people. But this is the nuclear reaction. The nuclear reaction. So I'm picking up like a counter reaction of a nuclear reaction. It's like this is the negative approach of life and this is the positive. Okay? So someone could be holding you back through a negative approach to life. A negative approach to life where you see them as negative. I'm picking this up as war as well. Someone lost someone overseas at war. They lost someone over at war. Or this is like, you sank my battleship. Like, there's quite a few messages I'm trying to come to terms with. Someone's trying to come to terms with something. Trying to come to terms. Terms and conditions. The terms and conditions. Please reach out if you're really going through it, Taurus. Please reach out for one of the readings that appear at the end. Someone's appeared missing, but I can help you with your subconscious memory. That's what I do. I work on the mind. But subconscious memory, this is the conscious, the subconscious, the awakening, the giving, the receiving, the clairvoyant, the giver of messages. But this is the receiver of the message. So someone gives out a clear signal of like, what do you call it? Broadcasting. They broadcast, but someone doesn't like what they broadcast as well, or that they broadcast it in a toxic manner. I'm also picking up a manner as in like a large estate manner, or someone's manners are someone's ill manners, ill will and ill manners. I picked up that before with someone. Ill manners, the rapper, ill manners. You have to listen to what that song is, because there was a real good one I used to like, but Ill Manners. But if not, this is a really strong connection via radio signal. But if you've got a toxic radio signal with someone, this is the signal that goes out to and from, okay? So that's something that needs fine tweaking of discovering one's own patterns of behaviour through the mind. This is all through the mind for someone. Someone like is seeing is seeing fucking everything. Seeing everything. But you might see somebody as, or the world, as that everybody just sees everything as fucking negative. Why does everybody see everything negative? Or why do they see me as negative? Now, this can be open and willing to receive the truth from someone. Okay? But I think your signals are crossed. This could be family or anybody that's involved in this. Anything or anybody. But the signal, if this is one person specifically, then they're like raising the dead. It's like broadcasting stuff, but toxically broadcasting stuff. Like with ill manners and ill will and like a forceful way of like 9. Oh my God, like 9 is my way. You do it my way. You know, it is. It's what I'm feeling. It's like this is the broadcast, and this is a public broadcast service by the devil. You're all fucked. like I don't know. Like talking about things of ill manners, like. An ill way of putting something, or someone is like literally ill. It could be a family member or ill. But I also picked up on someone, is that radioactive. This radio, like all we hear is radio gaga, radio cuckoo, all radio what's new. Someone still loves you. Someone still wants you. Someone still loves you. But they have to change because the devil has a hard time with love. Of being persuaded otherwise. But judgment is saying, that's up to you, Taurus. That's completely and utterly up to you. This decision is out of everybody else's hands. It's out of Spirit's hands. Whatever it is that you're going to think about doing, it's down to you. So ask yourself the most important question. Why? If you want to know the answers to why, you'll need to join Tier 2. Because we've got a very good introspection of why. Okay. Continue on this. Who knows at the moment? Who dare wins? It's like, well, I dare you. I dare you. I double dare you. I triple dare you. I dare. Someone's daring. Someone's daring and someone's caring for the wrong person. So who dares wins. Continue on this story, please, for Taurus. I think it could be a mother or a child. Yeah, someone's very toxic or drinking. Someone's very, 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 very indulgent. So this could be anything to do with fear of like gaining too much weight, too much water retention, too much someone lost someone to alcohol abuse, or they're really suffering from a lot of drinking and partying and drugs possible. Someone, they do things. I just see butter. It's like butter. It's like butter, salt, butter. Someone is really struggling as well with like weight, and it makes them very over emotional as well. But I feel like there's someone that doesn't give a shit. Like, it's like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. It's like, I fucking give up, I don't give a shit. It's like, pff, you know, I just live exactly the way I want to do. If I want to do this, now if this is not a bad thing, and you just want to live that way, that's just someone that wants to live that way. That's fine, because they're comfortable doing that. You know, people are going to lose their shit and say, but this person's comfortable with doing that. You know, because if you're living freely and the way you want to, then you're okay with that, and you wouldn't be like really struggling with it. But this person will do exactly what they want to. Now, if you're not, and you are struggling with things of weight, and you're really trying to keep that under control, because there's a controlling energy. Oh my God, I'm getting my signals crossed. There's a lot of controlling energy here, but there's also a lot of free will of like trying to fight it. There's someone that's trying to fight temptation as well, like fight temptation. Like, it's tempting, but I'm fighting against temptation as well. Lead us not into illusion, lead us not into temptation. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I reach the pinnacle point of a decision that needs to be made for me to find eternal happiness, the pursuit of happiness. Someone could be in love, but like they could be like very over emotional, and you might see someone as very greedy, that they just take people's emotions and they just sling them away as if to say, fuck it, I don't really give a fuck about you. I'm sorry, but that is someone, that can be someone that is, if that's not over emotional, okay, if they're very dramatic, it's seen there's a crime scene as well. I keep picking up like a crime scene. Someone's trying to investigate something. Also, this could be a court case drama or a court case scene, crime scene. But someone is like seen as like, could be very over emotional, but they're trying to balance their emotions out by staying the way they are. It's like, if you're just okay and you're like, okay, well, I'm just fine, Steve, I'm just all right the way I am at the moment. I'm not really searching for love, and I'm not really anything. I'm just really concentrated on me, like my spiritual calling and my path. That means that you're breaking through this, and that you're really trying to break through codependency patterns and thoughts. But if you're in a loving relationship dynamic with a soulmate kind of situation, then this is draining the fucking life out of someone. It's pulling on their emotions here. This is someone that's keeping this person's emotion, that's like really like up in their emotion, and this person's taking them and just keeping hold of them and keeping them as a lock and key. Say, well, I'm filled up now, I've vampired all of your low vibrational emotion, and I've just now took it all, and now I feel full up, which is like an emotional vampire to me. It's like an emotional vampire, okay? Because if that's very toxic, that's the emotional vampire. Because what they're doing is that you're in a game of signals, smoke signals, but signals, radio waves, signals. But I'm not going to teach now. But if you really want to get out of that, Skype call. Trust me, it will help. If not, try tier 2. There's some good stuff over on tier 2 also. But that's a good purge. There needs to be an outlet. There needs to be a release of this pattern that someone goes through over and over in their mind. If this is a new person that you've just discovered, you might have just walked yourself back into another trap, okay? But karmically, I'm not on about human beings. I don't see humans as humans anymore. It's the energy. It's like human nature. of this person, human nature. They might be very attentive, but that's kind of like the trick. That's like the okie doke, the trick. It's kind of like wandering and, yeah, I want love, but I've got no idea how to open up to actually give you everything that you want. I just know how to take things, sure. But to give you what you want as a partner, I think that it makes you very unstable in your emotions. Somebody's. Because this is really trying to search deep down in those emotions to figure out what the hell is it that makes me feel so low, but then at the same time like high. So you could really, really be discovering an over-emotional awakening, which you do, which is the rabbit hole. That's the breaking down of the Band-Aid. The Band-Aid was a band, right? They give everything to charity, okay? They give it all to charity. All the money that they earn through all the I can't live with or without you. They give all that out and they broadcasted it very live in front of the public. And they let everybody in and they got organisations and money and donated it towards Ethiopia and all places like that. You know, that was Band-Aid. That's the rabbit hole. The Band-Aid of the rabbit hole that you slip through when you're awoke. This is when you first awake for some people, like the fucking, well, alive, she cried. Where the fuck am I now? Everybody thinks differently to what I do. I've got a completely different outlook and reach now. Reach for out there now. I've got higher reach now. But I need to break free. I need to be free, to do what I want to do, to be what I want to be, to go where I want to go. But there's something that needs tweaking, because someone's peaking. Peking duck is what I heard. Peking duck. Peaking, but peaking like tweaking, like fucking someone's having a is having a rave, is having a party. And that might be where people are going wrong, because if you're open and you're a light worker, well, if you're open, right, you go out drinking, you can forget that, because that'll fuck you up. You got to give up alcohol. You can't do, well, you can. People can do whatever they want. But through your discovery, you're going to realise about instant karma. Trust me, you will. You will. I discovered that a long time ago, that I had to give up the drink. I had to give up everything that made me think negatively. Can't have any negative around my field. If there is, I'll drop them like mustard, bruv. Can't have anybody negative in my life. The fuck is the point in that? Unless it's family, but you have to work through that, right? So it might be family members, but anybody negative in my life, I just stay the way. You can't have in your field of your aura, you can't have negativity around it, because you're going to have negativity all the time. So that's free will. You can either decide to be around people that are negative, or if you don't know yet, you'll just be learning that. That's all. That's what I'm saying. You'll be learning that about who's good for you and who's bad for you. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Because that's the appearance of pride that fades. You know, if someone is just all out for how the appearance of life is, that it has to be perfect, and that the pursuit of happiness of that, they have to have really good job prospects and loads of money. They have to look like fucking Luke Skywalker or something. I don't know why I picked that up. But they have to look like Tom Cruise or Meg Ryan or oh god, that was a long time ago. That was one of my old-time favourites. But you see, appearance eventually, that's what they're trying to say. The appearance eventually of your meat suit fades, and what you're left with is your soul. Okay, so your soul is going to be the most important thing, really, of connection. Because the appearance of pride fades after a period of time. You're like, well, fuck, I just wasted all my time, because what have I got left? Well, I had looks and everything, and it was really great. But then I don't know why I'm picking it up, Taurus, I've got no idea. But, I mean, appearance of pride fades in all of us. We all get old, we all start putting on weight, or we lose weight, then we put it on, and we lose it. But this is like a win-lose battle. It's like a fuck. Because this can be like, if these are the men, this can be a woman when she's, what do you call it? Menstrual cycle. Menstrual? That's a fucking minstrel, bruv. It's food. Sorry, I'm still channeling through that. Menstrual cycle. The woman's cycle of like, when they, when they get very over emotional and stuff, and they start like probably wanting a child or a baby or something, but oh god, here we go. Sorry, a lot of women. What do you mean? I don't understand about the women's stuff, but you know, when the period, the cycle, and then it's like, fuck, bruv, I'm starving, right? But it's kind of like, fuck, I try to give you all my emotions, and I give you all that, and you just snap and bite my fucking head off, bruv. What is that? It's the time of the month. Time. Someone's time's up. Someone's time of the month. This is the cycle. So if you want to play out the same cycle with a soulmate or whatever, then you're going to play the same cycle out. If not, you've decided no, because it would be toxic. If this is your actual marriage, because it can be marriage, like divorce, marriage, there's either a divorce or there's a marriage, there's a separation, or do we want to continue? But if this is your actual marriage, they could be very like, or you could be like where you just overindulgent. You're like, fuck it, I don't really give a shit now. It's like, I don't care now. I'm too old for this shit. I've turned into Danny Glover. I'm like, I'm too old for this shit anymore now, bruv. I'm just like, I'm not going to meet anyone. I haven't met anyone, and I'm just going to live my life free, which is all right. Which is fuck it. It's like, well, we're only here once. Well, we've never died. We've always been here, Taurus. We've always been here, but your meat suit is going to fade. But you might be like, well, fuck it, bruv. I believe in life after death, because I believe in love after love. I believe in life after love, and I believe in love after life too, the afterlife, the afterbirth. Someone's afterbirth. Oh. Someone's in the sacrifice of something. Someone knows that. Someone knows something. Someone knows something. But this is a lot like, fuck off, give the gym up, bruv. This could be like, listen, I go to the gym all the time, and, not now, fuck it. I'm just got family, I've got things to sort out. I'm still worried about that, but really, I'm just like so over it at the moment. I just need a break. I just need a break. I'm so done with fucking worrying about what I look like or what I feel like or what society thinks I should be or what people think I should be. It can just be something as simple as that. Like, you know what? I don't give a fuck anymore. But I am picking up someone drinking because I'm starting to slur my words a little. Someone actually asked me in the comments before and said, "Are you fucking pissed?" No, I'm channeling your... sorry, I'm fucking channeling, bruv. Oh, you're drunk. Are you pissed? No, I'm channeling. I might even be doing it now. Are you drunk again? I missed again. And, some of you could be trying to get pregnant and someone missed again. Like, you might find out that someone can't give any more children, or they don't want any more children, is what I heard. Or that because... Oh, dear. Sorry, Taurus, but maybe because someone lost something before, they don't want any more children, or something happened where now they're worried that they can't have any more children, or your partner wants children, but one person can't, maybe, for some people. Or that you've had a child and you just thought, I don't want any more children. Or you might be just saying, listen, I don't want fucking any more children. We've got plenty. We've got plenty to look after. I don't want any more. I just want everybody to just fly the coop so I can concentrate on the marriage, on the consummation. The consummation of the relationship, the partnership, the ship, which is... I've discovered this through discovering it, this Discovery Channel. Listen, I've listened to the Discovery Channel. And they told me that this situation ain't good for me, Steve. But the ship is a relation. A relation. So that's family, that's people, that's society, that's the television, that's also relations. They're all part of your life's journey. What you're going to learn through show and tell. Show and tell. Everybody, all of your soul group fam, all of your fame, signed, sealed, and delivered. Send it up in the universe through release, through the full moon, right? So release all of this toxic. I release drink. I release alcohol. I release, tobacco. Someone's releasing it all. This could be that you're releasing all of that now. But Elise is what I'm picked up. Annalise. But Elise and let out, let it out, let it go, let it in, let it out, let it go. Let it out, let it in, let me begin. Don't hassle me because it's a sin. A sinner and a winner. But sin, someone could be doing the I used to do that Weight Watchers thing. It's Fat Fighters. Sorry, but we used to do that. Sins and the sons and the 7 deadly sins. So someone could have 7 daughters and 7 wives, or something, or 9. But what was I kicking on for a start? Was fuck, I've lost it now because I had so many messages just come through for some reason. Cleansing, soul groups. This is all of your soul groups that you've learned through society. This is the rabbit hole, bruv. Someone's gone through the rabbit hole of now their belief and their structures now elevated to now where the soul's learned something or it hasn't. For some people it really hasn't. For some people it really has. Because either way, this is open. And this is open for discussion, open for business. Or someone's open for business. You could be opening a new business and it's bringing in money. Capricorn, opening a new business, but continue on this, please. Yeah, some kind of renovations at home as well. Something that's drawing attention to the home, or some kind of something needs attention at home, but the energy needs you to focus on at home. So your partner might be saying you need to focus more on your family. You need to focus more on things at home than what you do need to go gallivanting out drinking and taking partying and all that sort of stuff for some people. There's stuff that needs work on at home for sure. There's a project at home, but there's the marriage, there's the consummation, there's the marriage, okay? So this can either be a wedding for someone or a renewing of vows with someone, or this can be the ending of a marriage and it's broke down and now you're separating assets between some people. You could have literally lost someone and they could have left you an inheritance that you are now probably going to buy a new home with or start a new life with, or leasing out something or letting out something. Now that can be vocabulary, anything like that, but that can be rent to let, meaning that you're going to rent out one place that you own and then you're going to let out another place and use that where you can, you own a house, okay, and then you lease that out to somebody and all of their money that you gather through your house, you buy another house or a little place on the prairie, on the hill, and you just live in it by yourself if you're by yourself or with your family, and then that pays for that. You gradually, lease to let, all that kind of stuff. Which is very good, we used to be builders, bricklayers, we used to do that kind of stuff, So that is there too. But there's some kind of attention that needs bringing back home. Someone brings back home this. They contract things at work, and they contract things of a very negative outlook at work and stuff. I can't give you all that because that's during Skype calls. There's that approach there. They bring it home, and then they're like, fuck it, bruv, I'm over it like mustard. Where's the chips? Where's the cake? Oh my God, we've got dips, we've got fucking everything going on, and now I can just put my feet up and watch the snooker. Right? But there is also like this, what else was I hearing? Disappearing. Someone's getting old as well, old and tired for this shit, and they're like, fuck it, bruv, I'm just over all this shit like mustard, I don't care. But there is also attention that needs drawing to one's health also. But what was I hearing? Like, this card's speaking things and saying things and hearing things. Okay? And that might be stuff that's been contracted through work, or this is a dark energy as well that someone contracts and they bring it home and it makes them eat. Or it drains them like fuck. That can make you eat. Or some of you are just eating out all the time, and this is the takeaway. The takeaway. The takeaway. Where you're like, I'm just so exhausted through work, I just want a takeaway, bruv. And I just want to sit home with my missus. Mr. and Mrs. Da-da-da-da. That's an old TV program, Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. My mum and dad actually went on that fucking back in the 60s, 70s. Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. Can you remember? What is your wife's favourite colour? You know. What does your wife like to drink? Ah, Chardonnay. Chardonnay. So there's a song for you by Chardonnay. Some of you could be, like I'm saying, lost somebody and you're going to renovate all the money and the stuff and the assets that you've got through this loss with this. Or you might be getting a claim and this is you being paid off through that, okay? But some of you are on the other end of the scale where you are the person that has to pay. Someone's got to pay the maker. Someone's got to pay. Or someone is like, you're going to fucking pay for this, bruv. You're going to pay. That's what I'm saying. Someone thinks that karma is in their own hands, and they're taking karma into their own hands and thinking you're all going to fucking pay. And then it arrives back to you. There you go, 9 of Cups. You get what you wish for. You get what you wish for. It comes back as the devil. So if you think that karma is a bitch, you're wrong, right? Karma's not a bitch. Karma is not a man or woman. It's mankind, womankind. Be kind to oneself. Okay. You're not the person that dishes out karma. But someone is on that kick like, fuck, you will pay. You will pay. You're going to pay. I'm going to wait for it as well because I'm owed this stuff. You stole it. Someone could be behind bars. So you've got Piscean energy, the Hangman. So you've got happiness at home with a Pisces. Like this would be joyful at home. Someone sees the Pisces as their soulmate. 4 of Wands. But this can be like at home alone as well. At home alone. I'm going to have to see what these cards are to clarify them any further because it's stuck. It's kind of like fighting through that because this is the idea, the clairvoyant, the idea, the brainwave. Okay, waves of signals, brainwave. Someone could be very bright, like very bright. because they would come up with a lot of renovations, is what I'm picking up, but renovations of the mind on how to create a better stable relationship or a better stable life for oneself. Because it could be someone that's like, I'm just, all I'm concentrated on, Steve, is like literally my spiritual work, coming through, like working through stopping smoking, like eating or health or anything like that, looking after my emotions that are going to look after my outlook and my reach in life, which is what this person would have, is an outreach and an outlook to see it all, that would bring in this abundance of the home, that would bring home the bacon as well, which would be food and stuff like that. So that doesn't even have to be bad. It just being the person that brings home the breadwinner. The breadwinner. There's a winner here that could be a Pisces that's winning here, if someone sees someone as a winner or loser. And there can be a losing energy here. And someone sees that they're losing or winning. It's like a winner or a loser. It's like a winner, because this is a winning completely, or losing, or a decision. And this is like cornerstone of winning, losing, winning kind of feel. Winning. That could be a court battle or a court case or something that goes to court that is to do with this claimant, or a meeting or something where someone's going to win. Someone's going to win. Because Hangman is also a guide, so it's like leading the way, leading the way out of temptation, but someone's focusing on leading the way into temptation. Do you know what I mean? There's like temptation around. Someone's tempting, someone's like, oh, you're tempting, which is the devil, which is like, wow, I could be stuck on you like mustard, bruv. Tempting. But someone's trying to fight something, like fight a disease or something. That can be like anything in life, anything. Like, that can even just be thoughts and feelings, but someone's trying to fight something. Yeah, we're going to have to find out. Taurus, there you are, Taurus. Taurus. So winning, court case, also here, that would be a marriage, a court case, a decision, a home, winning. Something at home, a legal battle or a karmic battle, or, winning, anyway, from all of this is winning. That's what I said, winning. That's the Hierophant, that's the higher power, the higher knowledge, that brings home the bacon, the Taurus energy, brings home the breadwinner, the winner. It's what I'm picking up, the breadwinner, the winner. It's like winner, chicken dinner, bruv. winner, chicken dinner. Well, I've brought home the bacon, I've brought home everything now, and we're on a winner, love. So here you go. I'm going to take you out and treat you like mustard, bruv. I'm going to treat you. We're going to go out for a meal. I'm going to treat you, and you're like, oh God, bruv, I've just like eaten yesterday, and I'm trying to diet, but fuck it, bruv. Let's just go out and enjoy ourselves. There's that as well, It's like, sod it, we only live once, let's go out and enjoy ourselves, sweetheart, let's just go out, we earn good money, we're living how we want to now, we're living happily, it's really good. Some people are fighting around the smoking thing and the food thing, but it doesn't, everybody in general. So it doesn't have to be a bad thing, Taurus, but for some of you, if you're looking at this as like a fucking dynamic and you're like, bruv, you fucking owe me, bruv, then you're going through the mustard of it, You put mustard on both sides and you're probably eating Marmite for the first time and you're like, oh, God, I love to hate that stuff. I love it, I do. I haven't eaten it in a long time, but someone's definitely eating someone else. Sorry. Someone's eaten, oh, God, no, Dave, we're not going down that road, but someone is eating someone. Oh, someone's taken someone out to eat, right? So we're going to leave it at that at the moment, Taurus, and then we're going to draw another card here, clarify everything, and all of this will be over on Patreon at the moment. which will be tier 1 or tier 2. Tier 2 just gives you all the teaching segments and all of the readings. If you want that, tier 1 just gives you all of the readings. Monthlies, weeklies, bi-weeklies, blah, 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 blah. All of the news that I spread, bruv, all goes on there. So you can have what you like. You can have at it. You can have as much as you like. Right? You can watch them till the cows come home. Okay? You might be saying that until the cow comes home. Right? I have no idea. Someone jumped over the candlestick and burnt the dick, that's for sure. Oh, someone definitely dipped their wick. Oh, something I've got to stop. See, when the channel's going, it just keeps telling me stuff. Someone jumped over the candlestick and I picked it up that it could be a burn or something. Someone could have burnt themselves. Burnt or something. Or a burning sensation. Or a burning desire. Burning desire, the candle. Yeah, well, it burns both ends, bruv. You got to meet in the middle. You got to meet in the middle. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. We're going to start channeling. All links are in the description. If you want a personal reading, that is also there for you to reach out. I have time to do personal readings if you want one. If not, these will be over on Patreon. Okay, all right, guys. This is your full moon reading, and I'll wish you well. See you soon, guys. Namaste.